Hello, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Golden Emperium here in Ragnarok Online GGH, and it's day 4 tonight for the Golden Emperium. And yeah, once again, here we are, your shoutcasters for tonight. This is James.
This is RKM.King.
Yes, hello, RKM.King. How are you?
I'm really not
Ah,
doing.
it's not like we were talking while preparing for tonight. This is the first time we actually spoken. We didn't prepare whatsoever before the anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully you're all having a blast and just enjoying the evening, Saturday night. So once again, RKM.King. As you can see, we are here back in the Silver Castle with JPEG actually already occupied the Golden Emperium, but I think they want just to have a little bit of a battle with what do you call this? Most Wanted, who is defending the castle right now.
Yeah, you just have to spice things up, man. So both of them surely wanted to keep their castles. No? But then again, this guy is actually prepared for this event. So their gears and their Bar of Imperium gears most probably they want them to be used properly in the sense, no?
And of course, they prepared for this War of Imperium, and this is the fourth, this is the third, or rather, if Most Wanted keeps his castle, this is going to be their third consecutive castle defense here in the Silver Emperium RKM.King, and we are only two sessions away from them actually winning the silver reward for this castle if they manage to maintain their hold on this castle until the end of the session.
So yeah. So again, hopefully we see more engagements from the guilds. No, it's not just about defending the castle. What I wish to see is that there should still be changing of ownership in terms of the castles. But then again, it's really hard to like ask that since the defenses of both of these teams are actually top tier, no? So at the very least, we can see competitive engagements.
Yep, and close confine. There's a first circle coming in earlier right there, and we see I think this is a rune, no, a Royal Guard actually closing in right now on the stack here of Most Wanted. Most Wanted doesn't have a lot of players for this session for tonight. Maybe it's because it's still early RKM.King. You know what happens every 10:30 p.m. where everyone is actually fully clocked in to defend their own castles.
No, the numbers maybe speak for itself, no? So yeah, so for both guilds, I think they're maybe going for a 1v1 battle this time around. So we haven't seen Alliance, or should I say, yeah, the Alliance is not here, I think.
Yeah, I think Crayons is at their back earlier. Earlier they were actually moving closer or going into this castle, but I will get taken down as they entered the Emp room right there. But let's see, actually JPEG already has a hold of this first layer of this castle, and JPEG will actually take them down, and I think we will be seeing a Emperium break right here. As you can see, ignition breaks, hallucination drug will get casted, and yeah, this Emperium is free for the taking. But again, these players need to take note that this is already the fourth session of War of Imperium RKM.King, and yeah, you need to hold this castle for 5 consecutive times in order for you to get reward. But we're thankful that they are here and they're going to take this castle, and let's see what will happen. Of course, Most Wanted and Crayons, I think they are going to go for the attack later on. Let's see the Golden Emperium castle. For now, it's completely unguarded, but I think there are people in the entrance right now for the Golden Castle.
They just don't make things easy, you know, for the opposing alliance. Because basically the rewards here, as we have mentioned, they are both of the rewards for silver and gold rewards are not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very much generous in both the monetary and the in-game rewards.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So assuming that the other alliance will just allow you to take their to let you get the rewards
Mm-hmm.
is maybe too childish for maybe for majority of the players, no. So again, they just have to take care of their castle.
Mm-hmm.
They just have to really prove that they really do deserve the
Mm-hmm.
rewards. Because if
Yes.
things continue like this, losing out on this castle, that's not going to uh, work for this alliance. So
Mm-hmm.
this time around, players are showing up. Uh,
Yep. And I think Most Wanted will be moving in closer, reaching in closer a little bit after Crayon's position. But yeah, actually, some of their members are already here. And earlier,
mm,
RKM King, I saw a player actually shout out buying Illusion Maze right here. RKM King. Um, yeah. As a Sura player, Illusion Maze, I think it's great. Pair it up with the what's that item again? That boost. Is it the
uh,
White Fox?
yeah. Cut the fox.
Yeah, I think
Current,
the coming white fox. Yeah, I think it's the coming white fox, and with
it's
that
not a
you get like 35% more um Asura strike damage. So it's
it's a skill boost, no? So that's more than let's
mhm,
say that's going to boost your damage straight up, no?
mhm,
It's not just simply an attack boost. It's
mhm,
a skill boosting effect, no? So one of the best uh what you call this bonuses in the game.
mhm,
So skill specific bonuses are a lot better
mhm.
compared to your single stat or even multi stat bonuses.
Yeah, but I think though it's more useful for PvE, the illusion long mace. For PvP, I think you're better off with the PvP equipment. I forgot what's the name of
What's
the
that,
knuckle
Velu?
called. Velum. Yeah.
No? But then
Yeah.
again, the illusion, what you call this, low mace provides range damage reduction.
Well, that's
So
fair. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's one of the functions of that weapon. So in the
Mhm.
past, people are using long mace basically for damage reduction, for
Well,
range damage.
yeah, actually, Arcane King, if you already have the coming White Fox, I mean, maybe you also have the illusion shoes, right, or illusion boots.
Yeah,
Um, the why not use both illusions, right? Illusion long mace and illusion
yeah,
shoes that
yeah.
can boost up your HP, your SP, your attack power, your defense, and
Mm.
those sorts. So yeah, it's like you're pairing up your items with a single item that you have, which is the common white fox. But of course, you need to have the common white fox first.
Well, they are now, I think, very cheap because people have been opening gacha eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, at the what shall I say, first day, it was kind of expensive, but now people are basically what shall I this, giving them away.
Mm-hmm.
Not literally, no, but in terms of the pricing, they are down by like 80% from what they were selling it in the first
Yeah,
day of.
so what they were initially, right?
Yeah. So
Uh,
one of the best, actually one of the best features of Illusion Long Maze is that the original Long Maze doesn't have slots or doesn't
mm,
have any slots.
yeah.
But the Illusion Long Maze has two.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually put
One
in
up card.
two damage cards. Yes, it's either you put in the White Knight card or if you wish to, you can put in Hydra. So
Well,
yeah,
it
so
depends on you. I think it depends on you, right?
yeah,
So
then again,
I think you're better off with the White Knight and
yeah,
the Kalisberg.
I guess yeah, it should be. Yeah, but then again, it's technically an option
Mm-hmm.
depending on your current equipment. If it's or where you're going to use the weapon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the two slots definitely give the edge to
Mm-hmm.
that weapon. Since again, that was originally a defensive equipment, but
Mm-hmm.
now it is both an offensive and a defensive weapon.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you know, with that look on that weapon and the overall structure that or overall things that weapon can give. I think that's going to be a great weapon that you can most likely use also in PvP situations, RKM.King. But as you can see, Most Wanted and Crayons right now are preparing to actually enter this improve right now that JPEG is defending. But JPEG lost some of their members earlier when Most Wanted and the Crayons first attacked. And I think they have the option of using that emergency call in a bit later on, as as they are defending this castle. But we might see an Imperial break.
Let's see.
And shout out to everyone in the chat right now. Shanghai Creative Promo, thank you very much for the compliment. And I hope it's not a false statement that you're just saying just to keep my hopes up. Anyway. Anyway, Most Wanted and Crayons are pushing in right now. We can see a nice curse circle here, just locking down the stack here of a JPEG here in the second layer of this Emperor. But the Most Wanted and Crayons are pushing right now. I think they still have that emergency call on cooldown. They can still use it if they need to, but only if they're okay. They used it. Okay, they use it right now. And Curse Circle will lock members here of JPEG, but you need to take note though. The Curse Circle, I think you can only lock up to five players and Curse Circle. So if you're locking up a whole stack or trying to disable a whole stack like that, I don't think that will work. It's RNG.
Yeah, it's RNG.
And hope that the target that you disabled is the main power in the guild or your opponent.
With the correct people, no? So, but then again, JPEG was able to defend the castle. Again, based on our previous sessions, no, JPEG has shown us that they can actually defend better compared to attacking. So this time round, they've shown us that they can actually deter such attacks, no, despite the increased numbers of Most Wanted and Crayons.
Yeah, and I like that they're giving us a good fight now. As you can see, some wizard skills can cast here right here on the stack of a JPEG, as Most Wanted and Crayons are gonna take down this soul player of a JPEG right here. That's the wrong button. And I think while they are doing that, RKM.King, look at the stand of JPEG right here. They are spread out, but they have that emergency call earlier to make sure that they don't get wiped out, right? So they still have that insurance emergency call for them to regroup immediately at the Emperor. But if you don't have the supplies to do so, RKM.King, you know what they need to do, as we have the Imperium pack still up for grabs right now in the cash shop. It's only up for a limited time. You can only get it during War of Imperium sessions at 6 p.m. From 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Or rather you can say during War of Imperium days or during Golden Emperium days. Right?
Yeah.
So these are Golden Emperium packages. Again, Imperium packs 1 to 5 are tradable. If you buy them, you can trade them up and you can sell them, right? Imperium Pack 6 is non-tradable. Again, non-tradable, and if you buy it, you should use it on your own. But these are a great way to stack up your supplies and maybe get more out of what you're paying for.
Yep. So again, even if you're not going to participate in the War of Imperium event, you can still use them outside. They're both valuable in leveling, grinding, or even boss hunting. So again, supplies actually are good enough or more than good enough for your price. So make sure to purchase. Yeah, because basically they are available for limited time and limited numbers only. So they're technically not unlimited in terms of numbers. I think there's a limit of 100.
Yeah, for Imperium Packs 1 and 2, so a limit of 100. But for your RKM.King, what do you think is the best pack that you will purchase for your own if you ever got a chance to purchase a package?
Well, the food boxes ain't bad now for anything that's the first one. as an overall item or as an
Mm-hmm.
overall bonus.
Mm-hmm.
But if you need like poison bottle, so I think Pack 2 has it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they still have your abrasive one. So yeah. So that pack is actually more than decent, especially if you don't have your own brewer or if you
Mm-hmm.
don't have any to like purchase your poison bottles. And of course, with the updated new poison research, the duration of the enchanted poison is actually longer than it
Mm-hmm.
was in the past. So you'll definitely uh, utilize that package more. Again, that's not just for poison battle. No? You will get more than the
Yeah,
poison battle.
it's a total of 20 poison bottles. And I think
Mhm.
20 pieces is enough, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay, if you want to last the whole session. Because
yeah,
every enchanted poison lasts for 300 seconds.
yeah. Even if you die, it doesn't actually it doesn't matter. Even if
Mm-hmm.
you die, so the buff persists, so you don't have to like worry about it wearing off. So again, if you use it outside, you'll definitely be able to do your daily activities without thinking of like all this losing out on power.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
And hmm.
one of the best ways for like newly minted assassin crosses. Yeah. So again, it's really it's a convenience. As yeah, as a GX player, as an assassin cross player, it was initially a luxury for you to like level with EDP,
Mm-hmm.
but you find yourself wanting it
Pursuing.
to always be there, especially in higher level grinding.
And you can see the attack right now of Crayons actually taking down the members of JPEG. But I think the JPEG already has that emergency call on cooldown, as we are not going to be using that for the time being. But yeah, this will get taken by most wanted and the Crayons for the time being. I think they don't have enough members to defend. But they did get wiped out by that nation break at the back though. So, I'm not sure if they have enough firepower to take down or break this Imperium right now.
Some of your members are coming from the portal, no?
Mm-hmm. Maybe when they pushed, or maybe when Most Wanted and Creon's push, um, you know, the Rune Knights actually got taken down. Emergency call by Crayons right here. The Rune Knights got taken down. Then maybe they used the flag to quickly go back in, or maybe they just went out to eliminate those who are just trying to go inside the portal.
It would be funny if someone from Crayons take this castle, no?
I think if that happens, they just grieve themselves, right? So yeah, this Imperium will get broken, and I think we'll be seeing an attack now from JPEG. But
Uh,
actually, let's take a look at the Golden Castle RKM. It's a it's a ghost town.
well,
I don't think people would want to take this right now since they won't get anything out of it.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the first defense stop for this castle, technically.
Mm-hmm.
It was
They
just,
might try and wait for the heist, and that's
yeah.
going to be on the 8th session or the final session of Golden Imperium RKM.King if this castle doesn't change owners. I'm thinking, what if a guild that doesn't know what's going on takes this castle at the last minute just because, right?
Ze- Zero defense.
Zero defense whatsoever, and I don't know. That's cool. It's going to be funny. Yeah.
I've been playing several scenarios in my head now,
Mm-hmm.
so including the alliance griefing each other, no? So
Mm-hmm.
maybe one member. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe me. I'm
well,
just thinking about what will happen to the Golden Castle RKM.King. And yeah, there can be guilds that doesn't know what's going on, right? They're just a newly formed guild. They have the levels for it, but they don't know what's happening. They don't know what's going on, and they're just taking castles everywhere. And coincidentally, they took Bright Arbor
Yeah.
as their
Yeah,
castle.
it would be hilarious if someone from Crayons misclicked. So
Hmm.
again, it can also happen to JPEG, no? Maybe.
Yeah, if that happens, they might actually. I don't know. I think some of these players have characters in other guilds.
Yeah, I think so.
So I
But
think
then,
they will just use it to use that character to break the castle.
and it's going to be the mission for JPEG to stop that character na from
Hmm.
entering the castle.
Yeah, I mean they just need to search for that character all along. They're gonna stop that character, but I think they can they'll transfer some of the members and just go in break just so that the castle ownership will change.
I think the objectives, let's say the number one objective of this guilds, actually just to preserve the
Mhm.
ownership of the castles. Again, if they lose out on their castles, say goodbye to your gold and silver rewards. No,
Mhm.
that's going to be a disadvantage not just for the players in the I think in the participating in the event. Even the players who are not participating in the event will be affected because the possibility of purchasing the rewards from the winning guilds will disappear. So
Mhm.
that's a good one Seal Drake, one MVP card, two gods.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean, uh, who knows what will happen in our game? I mean, this is just the fourth session. We still have four more sessions for this one, and yeah, this is going to be a long ride. Well, I thought this will get finished at the like fifth or sixth session, but I don't think that will happen anytime soon. We're gonna last until the seventh or eighth session until we finally get a winner for this Golden Emperium event.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
just have to be like careful, defensive, and of course, you just have to respect the event and the opposing teams as well.
Mhm.
Because if you don't defend this in such a decent way, I don't think the opposing alliances would allow you to take this. Actually, these rewards.
Mhm.
So again, if you are not serious in defending, then you should have relinquished this ownership in the first place. No? Yeah. So just so this advice to the players of these guilds, because you're basically throwing away resources at this point. No? Because maybe some of the members are like, let's say, confident or
Mhm.
should it sucks in terms of like participating and coming on time. So again, you're playing for like the whole server
Yep.
at this point. So the pressure piles up the closer we are at the fifth day of the
Mhm.
defense. So yeah, make sure to like be here, defend your position, and hopefully win the rewards. Send some love to your casters as well.
And I think yeah, for War of Imperium and RKM King, it's easier to defend. So if you're not there when the War of Imperium starts, like 9 o'clock, again the castles can change ownerships during that time that you're gone, and you're just
Yeah,
going to
just
have
like the observer.
you're just going to have a harder time attacking the castle rather than just defending it. So um yeah, defending is easier, but it's more stressful because you don't know where your opponents will go. You don't know the pacing of what they will do. But yeah, you can pretty much relax all the way through, but not that relaxing that you're like not paying attention to your screen and what's happening.
Yeah. Again, it might seem like it's an easier defense, but then again, in War of Imperium 1, the Imperium is a lot more vulnerable in terms of its, let's say, positioning and its distance from the portal. So again, not being mentally present is going to cost you a lot, no?
Hmm?
Yeah. So again, at the very least, the guilds are trying. So I give it to them.
Ah, hear from Crayons just sitting down the room Apex who are just piling up here at the PM.
So the Golden Emperium, the original owner of it was Crayons. So they lost last run through. So basically, the castle owners for the Golden Emperium is now JPEG. Crayons technically doesn't have one, but again they are allied with Most Wanted, who's the owner of Silver Castle. So that's why they are trying to push JPEG Alliance away. Because at the start of the War of Imperium session, it felt like Most Wanted is getting outnumbered and outpowered by, or overpowered by JPEG.
Apex, yeah. And I think if you have an alliance with that, I think it's better for you. Uh, I don't know, same voice channel, I guess. If they're yeah, I think it's better to communicate with your member.
They can use comms, James.
Oh well, just type it in the guild chat, right? Just type it.
Come on, that's very 2000s.
Well, we don't know how these players play. Okay, some of them might not
Okay.
use communication. Some of them might not use Discord or any other voice app that are available to them.
And the only thing that I can say is that if they're not using Discord or any other uh, communication apps, then I guess that shows your age.
No, I think that can show that they're confident in their guild that they don't need a voice to
Like,
yeah, participate. But yeah, that can be a downfall if you don't have comms in your guild. But and it's a form of camaraderie, I guess, and you're just gonna have a better time talking with people,
they're
even
giving
if
more
you're
energy.
even if you burn your social energy for that. I mean, I guess you're gonna enjoy because you can hear all the screams, the commands, and whatever that you want to hear or your leader or commander is telling you. Will
The numbers are
definitely. Mhm.
just like the other alliance has a better communication. So yeah, at the start, we checked the population who's waiting outside of the Imperium and felt like, are these guys really going to defend? Or are they going to be present? But then again, Most Wanted and the Koreans actually picked up in terms of numbers. But then again, JPEG also starting to pick up their numbers.
Yeah, I mean they're most active first or film session, which happened I think last week. That was only last week, which started last week, right? So like if you have that much players, we haven't seen that many players yet again coming from JPEG. I think their peak was day two.
Yeah.
No, it's day one. I guess day one. In
No,
day
they
two, there were
before the
AFK.
yeah. So again, before the major patch, before the rebalancing patch, they were able to like show up in terms of like their actual numbers, and from there, it started to like uh, lose people in terms of like the active ones, and it felt like the numbers just or should I say the numbers getting an uptick the closer we are to like 11 o'clock. So again, these people have their own lives as well. So we are not expecting them to be like 100% participation in terms of the Warfare Twitter event. But technically, they're just playing this event basically for the last minute defense. No? So it's not like you have to get the castle at specific amount of duration.
Yeah, I mean they might just be playing at the last 30 minutes of the session, but Yeah.
Basically, the ownership is important. In terms of economy, it's not like you have to protect the Imperium from getting destroyed. So this is a different scenario. You're not playing for the loots or you're playing for the gods. You're playing for an event that is not tied to the economy of the castle.
Mm-hmm.
So having it broken several times doesn't really matter. What's important is you hold the castle or you own the castle at the end of the War of Imperium
Mm-hmm.
session.
And I mean, yeah, that itself is a worthy reward, but you only get one. That,
Yeah,
hmm. Anyway, RKM King is just showing his analytical skills when it comes to strategy. I know you don't join these events, RKM King. I know it's been a long time since you last joined a War of Imperium event or War of Imperium in general. So yeah, but you know how it goes. But based on the behaviors of players, and what they're doing, and you can speculate on what
yeah,
they are planning to do.
yeah. That's the best we can do. No? So by relating ourselves to them. So in the past, when I was actively participating
Mm.
in War of Imperium events, I was just there for the salary.
Ah,
So
yeah, right.
yeah, I don't know how these guilds work in terms of again salary and or compensation or what their terms are in terms of the rewards distribution.
Mhm.
Again, that's basically exclusive for the members in the alliance. So as yeah, like as observers, spectators,
Mhm.
we don't really need to like know those specific details. But again, as what we mentioned, War of Imperium is not a cheap activity. So most of the time, it burns more than it gains.
That's why
Yeah,
if already that's why if already burned your consumables and your supplies, of course, we have the Golden Emperium packages that you can purchase from the cash shops. That are only going to be up for a limited time from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. during a Golden Emperium session days. And as you can see, JPEG just pushing in right now. We have some defense and a lot of bloody lost on the floor right there. we have a
there's
lot
that.
of we have a lot of debuffs and is that bloody? No. It's
I can see it.
uh, this it's forgot what it's called. Anyway, Masquerade will come off. I think a JPEG used that emergency call, and we have
Mhm.
a Doram actually going in use that loop along with that curse circle from the Sura earlier. But emergency call will get casted here by most
Oh,
wanted, and they have reset their defenses right now. And yeah, take note of these names for hooligans. Or they might just be, using their storage since they have two bombs and they, oh, it's safe. You can chill, it's safe.
yeah. So I guess some of them might got what all this. Some of them might got cold while
Mhm.
using their storage, which you mentioned.
Mhm.
That's a possibility.
Yeah,
Maybe some
or while they
maybe
are
some of
buying
them
from
would
the
like,
cash shop RKM King, while they are
wow.
buying the Imperium packs, gotten cold. So yep, if you don't have supplies, you're lacking supplies right now, you don't have in the storage, just want to participate in War of Imperium. Or even if you're not, Golden Imperium packages are up for grabs, and yeah, enjoy.
But also, no, War of Imperium event is one of the best activities, or should I say, one of the best
Mhm.
events that we can introduce in our like daily, or should I say, not daily, no, but
Mhm.
for our regular War of Imperium sessions. Because as what I mentioned earlier, the consumables, the resources required to like
Mhm.
participate in this activity uh, is really high.
Mhm.
So regardless of the event, or even should I say, even if there is no event, these people or these players are actually participating in War of Imperium. So
Mhm.
they are still burning resources, playing War of Imperium weekly. So yeah, by getting an extra reward from the event, would probably give them more of a reason to be here.
Mhm.
So that's going to like reward their presence. Because in the past, one of the main things that let's say deterred me from participating in one of Imperium events, especially if the salary is not that big, because
Mhm.
basically the reward is not that good for a renewal server in terms of the gods and the like.
Mhm.
Because that's basically you're paying for an RNG item that doesn't really improve majority of the characters in the guild.
Mhm.
So by including an event for the War of Imperium and giving you this amount of resources after, uh, again, that's going to be encouraging to players who are actually playing, and even those who were not participating actively will have something to play for.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's very enticing, no, in terms of like the sustainability of the event. So again, it's hard to burn your own resources, and that's what happens most of the time because the supplies provided, especially if the engagements are frequent and massive, they won't really last that long. So yeah.
Yeah, and well, the battles the battles don't last that long, and sometimes you can save up a few items for it or some consumables for it. But
Mm.
um, if you're using like the a fish slice or an Ignisley berry, help you out with your HP and SP getting consumed. I guess that will be fine, but it's really expensive. That one is really expensive if you're using those items and but yeah, you might have some supplies, you might have um um some siege potions that you can use, right? So those potions are really useful, especially when you're playing War of Emperium. And yeah, some of these players are just focused on PvP. They like
Mm.
playing PvP more. That's why
Mm.
what you said, RKM.King, that some of these players are playing every week, regardless
Mm.
of whether there's a prize or not. You just enjoy PvP in general, and that itself, I think, is a good thing. It's fine, and it's I kind of one of those players before, but now I mean, there's a lot to learn from the new things in ROGGH. Like I haven't even tackled it. I like I'm really enjoying PVE content and PVE in
Mm.
general. But yeah, if ever have the chance to do PvP, I would definitely.
Mm. Yep. In terms of PvP, maybe some of you were very particular in the difference
Mhm.
between the PvP room and the War of Imperium
Mhm.
facet. Because in this setup in War of Imperium, you will experience skill reduction and the rage damage reduction as well.
Mhm.
So this I prefer over the PvP room because the PvP room basically, if you encounter someone who's like geared,
Mhm.
you'll get one shotted as compared to in the War of Imperium wherein the resistance is higher than usual and the
Yeah.
reduction, yeah, making things kind of fair and allows you to like path your way through.
Mhm.
So yeah, I prefer this kind of setup. But then again, the stronger your character is, the sturdier your character is, the more consumables you're going to consume.
Mhm.
So yeah, at some point it's either you hope that you die instantly.
Well, I mean, I guess you can put it that way, but no, I mean, I think you should survive, but you should practice your fingers a lot more using those potions. This-
Yeah, but what I'm saying that sometimes you just have to like don't try to survive, especially if your teammates are already out.
uh,
So
basically, just accept your
yeah,
just accept.
so move
Oh,
on and try another, try
try another
another.
push, right? Like
Yeah,
accept. Oh, I won't be able to do anything anymore. Just take me away. Return me back to town.
yeah. Because sometimes it's hard to like allow yourself to get killed,
Mm-hmm.
'cause especially if the one who's attacking you is someone you know that's technically weaker in terms of character performance. No?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it takes a man.
Well, I don't know if that's the appropriate appropriate term to
Uh,
use.
yeah, that's much all.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know.
uh, that remark is really boomer and shows my age. No?
Mhm.
So back in my day.
Back in my day. Anyway, I don't know how I returned to same point. But I was
What
not close to anyone when that happened. But anyway, you can see the numbers now of crayons and most wanted. They have a lot of people right now. And this is going to be difficult for JPEG to push because this is what happened last session, RKM, the third session of Golden Emperium, wherein it's JPEG attacking Castle of Crayons and Wanted. And based on what I see, they have fewer members this time around compared to um, their numbers last Tuesday. So like maybe some of their members will go online at what 10 o'clock or 10:30. Maybe they will just arrive the last minute just to say, "Oh, I was here all along. I was here. I played for 2 hours. You didn't see." Something like that. It depends on the player. Depends on the guild on they will allow those types of things. I don't think we'll be seeing much of those RKM King.
It's also possible they're attacking without using their pants.
Oh well, they some of them might not even have potions in their inventory right now. Just waiting for the priest to heal them up. And I don't think that's a very sustainable thing to do, especially if you're attacking. But they are not yet going to attack. They are just going to use some scouts right here, right now. So, no, I think they're gonna start attacking. As you can see, they have one member right here. Some arrow storms will get casted there on the stack of most wanted and the crayons as they are trying to push in. Masquerades will go off. Paint bombs, Numa actually got casted here. Bloody Lust will get casted on the floor right here in the beside the portal. As you can see, a lot of skills getting casted, and I hope you still saw what's going on.
The skill effects are on top of each other. No? So
Yep.
it's hard to see.
Yeah,
But then
especially
again,
if they have a lot of players like using skills.
yeah, this is what we call portal def, no?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the most common thing to do in Warfare Imperium 1 session, and I don't think I don't think it's bad. I mean, you're using the advantage that you have in the map, especially if you're a defender.
Yeah, positional advantage is a thing. No?
And
Eh,
there are ways. There are ways to actually, penetrate the defense if you're against a guild, right? We've seen it for 4 sessions now, where the castle ownerships change. And in this kind of map, right here in Sacred Palace, they only have one spot to, to defend right here. They only have one spot to defend to cast their skills, but because if they're here, they can get the Asura can snap in and just use that curse circle later on. But yeah, Crayons will use that emergency call. JPEG are going in once again to attack, and I don't think everyone has increased agility. Some of them are moving very slowly, but who knows? Might just be me.
maybe that's overrated. You
Mm-hmm.
guys have
Not sure.
do
Eh,
they I don't really have to call them out for not having priests.
well, they have Reese. I guess maybe he just quickly went in when he eliminated and the priests
Mm.
weren't there. So that's why the buffs got removed while he died earlier. So he needs to get buffed once again. Okay, JPEG is going to prepare for their attack here in this Silver Castle. Meanwhile, in the Golden Castle, it's still up and yes, it's still running as usual.
Well, let me lang in my character.
Yeah, and King's Grace will get casted right here by JPEG. And no attacks as of yet will land. Some Dragon's Breath will get casted here on Crayons and Most Wanted. But the portal defense here, or the defense of Crayons and Most Wanted here in this portal is actually very hard to penetrate at the moment.
So,
If it was me, I wouldn't worry about it. I guess maybe I just need to spam my potions as I enter. I will just use a snap to get closer, or just to relocate my position to a different spot. Maybe go here, use curse circle, and disable the mid range defenders right here in the first layer. But yeah, I mean that's a perks of being a Tsura character, right?
but unfortunately, the Surakas I think is one of the, in terms of numbers, one of the least played. And only a few wants to create such character.
I mean,
Again, based on my observation, so
yeah, I mean, well, Sura is not an easy job to level up. I guess.
yeah, yeah.
Especially before when there was no world bounty, it's pain to just really level up a Sura.
Yeah, it's
But
basically asking your friends to level you up.
yeah, you're just gonna get leeched all the way to 175 just to for you to have maxed out stats and everything. But yeah, Sura is one of the harder classes to level up, especially with the limited amount of things that you can do. You can expect to use Gates of Hell all the way. Maybe you can use flash combo, but
Yeah, in the
uh s-
past we used flash combo. No?
yeah,
In
yeah,
the past,
flash combo is a great way to do it, but you need to lure them out. You need to lure them. You need to use it at a specific spot, or a when they're just piled up closer to each other in order for you to hit them all. And if your damage isn't enough, good luck.
you die.
Mhm. Other
You,
leveling builds will cost you a lot. Sky Blue build, Lightning Ride build, they will cost you a lot just to have that type of build in. Of
but
course, if
they're available now. But they're available now. So leveling using lightning right is, I guess, one of the main things that Sura has now.
but the thing is, RKM.King, if you're gonna level with Lightning Ride is strength and dexterity.
Yeah.
So you need to push up all your stats to strength and dex, while not having the fit if you want to go for PvP, like a Gates of Hell build or a Curse Circle support type of Sura. So like only if you have reset, maybe you can go for that build for now.
We have the
Level up.
Imperium Pack number 16.
Yes. We have Imperium. They can use. There's a reset.
It's
There
only
are
the
resets
Imperium
up.
Pack number 16. We have like 100. It's not true, 100% XP boost in the server.
Yes. Currently, we have a 100% EXP boost ongoing until the 16th of September. That's going to be until Monday at 11:59 a.m. And it's because of in celebration of Malaysia Day
Just see,
on Monday.
it doesn't take like too long. In the past, it might take you like a week to reach max level, but this time around, even without the XP boost, the world bounty system is a lot better so this leveling system as compared to the Eden boards quest in the past.
Yep.
But still, you can use both, no? You can use both the Eden boards and the world bounty system, and both will catapult you to max level.
Mm-hmm.
So some people actually tried doing it with like, of course, the leveling gears and the XP boost
Mm-hmm.
items such as advanced battle manual, premium stuff. But then again, they were able to like level from 160 to 175 in like a few hours only.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them actually tried leveling from level 1 to 175, and they were able to finish it within a day, and not even 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So again, with dedication, equipment, and of course the know-how.
Again,
Uh,
it's dedication, I mean, dedication. I think it's fine for new players at RKM.King.
yeah, yeah.
Equipment and know-how.
What
Huh?
I'm saying is compared to in the past, meaning they were able to play uh, GGH in the
Yep.
past,
Yeah. Yeah.
with that qualifier, no, with that quantifier,
Mm-hmm.
that we were able to play the in GGH in the past.
Mm-hmm.
The struggle for leveling is not as hard anymore. So you can actually get carried by some, let's say, features in Bio 3
And to help you
through
out with board quest, right?
yeah, through the world bounty system. Again, it's really easy. So, and it's
Guys.
basically each quest, especially if you are getting carried, will be finished in less than 5 minutes, 10 or 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how quick it is, depending on who you are with.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, if you're a new player, obviously, you'll have to struggle a little bit in terms of resources and in terms of the people you know. But then again, the official Discord of ROGGH is always there. So yeah, if you're a new player and wanting to experience the uh, the riding,
We want to experience the game in general, basically,
yeah.
but
But if you want to get
yeah,
carried, yeah, you just have to show up in the Discord server because sometimes people are actually uh, asking if someone wants to tag along. Because
yeah.
the player
Well, a lot of players are willing to do so, right? If they're
yeah,
just leveling up, they just want to help out the community. Yeah, the community is pretty active and pretty much they just want to help out as much as possible to help the server grow.
mm,
So if you're a new player, hop on Discord, just type in general chat. But again, English only in general chat, guys. And yeah, maybe just ask if what you can do as a new player. But I suggest if you're a new player, you can also visit rogh.com, which is our Ragnarok online GGH library, where you can
yeah.
see some guides there made by the community, and it can greatly help you out to help you build your character, help you decide on what to do next, or help you in some quests that you don't know what to do.
Mm.
Just search it there, and maybe it can help you.
Yeah, also in general, creating more characters, even for these veterans, are actually beneficial because in renewal, what we are playing for is not just field MVPs. We have a lot of instances that you can try, but they are time gated. You can only like enter them maybe once a day, once every 3 days, or once every week.
Week.
So there's a limit in terms of the number of times you can enter, but you can actually bypass it by creating new characters. So again, these veteran players actually are benefiting from carrying other people as well, because it's not that, let's say, expensive for them to like use giant butterfly wings, or it would be a lot more, say, optimized, and the resources will be utilized more because carrying other people does not actually divide the XP, because what was the experience, the bulk of the experience uh, comes from the NPC itself. So again, there's no issue about the number of the players being carried. So yeah, just feel free to like befriend them, and hopefully you can still join their guilds, just like what we're having now, because we have to expect more from Ragnarok in terms of guild activities like this one.
And yeah, there are other guilds. Well, these guilds are beef focused, and I think they're the two largest in the server when participating in these kinds of events. Or rather, we can call it four guilds because JPEG Ultra, Crayons, and
Mm.
yeah, you can say these are the four popular guilds
Major.
or the big guilds currently in the
Mm.
server that's focused on PvP. But there are some PvE guilds um there or PVM guilds, if you call it that way, that is focused mostly on MVP runs, maybe just TT or doing the instances together. And if you just wanna join out that one and enjoy the content that our pages offering, you can focus on PVM or PVE and just enjoy.
Mm. You
And
can actually lurk in Discord.
yeah, there are also weird guilds, right?
Yeah.
RKM, like there's some merchant guilds or in I don't know what the purpose of that is, or just stating that that we were from this merchant guild.
Yeah. We
You can
also have a
trust
guild.
us. Well, let's not.
We also have a guild. Our guild's basically not online for like yeah. So we basically play when we want to. So that's what's unique and should I say one of the perks of of a renewal server where you are not forced to play because you don't have to like spend 24/7 farming in the fields.
Hmm?
You just have to do the instances. You can actually select the instances you wish to run.
Well, well,
Complete.
well, well. If you want to run everything,
Yeah, it's up to you, no? So yes, if you have limited time and you were able to identify which instance would benefit you, especially in terms of the equipment loots or maybe the cards of specific monsters or bosses, feel free to like play it or play the game when you're free. So again, that's the beauty of Ragnarok Renewal,
mm-hmm.
which I like because I'm basically playing like once or twice a week.
Well, that's a tough number to follow, RKM.King. But as I went down along with some of the members of JPEG and Most Wanted and Crayons, we can see some JPEG members penetrating the defense here of Crayons and Most Wanted right now. We might see an emergency call get casted in a bit right here as the defenses of Most Wanted and Crayons are falling. But I'm not sure if JPEG already casted their emergency call.
Mhm.
Well, emergency call will get casted right here by I think that was from Most Wanted, and yeah, to regroup, redefend, and JPEG is still ready for the action. Again, we still have 59 minutes currently in our Golden Emperium session, and it's been 1 hour. We have a total of 3 castle changes currently. 2
Mm.
castle changes rather. 2
Bright
castle
Armor
takes.
was taken.
Hmm?
Bright Arbor is taken, no? But what's
Oh
that?
yeah, by Empyrean. Uh,
Someone's trolling JPEG.
I mean, like what was it earlier?
Yeah.
Well, it's still early. I guess RKM.King.
Yeah.
They can just leave it,
Yeah.
capture it
You
at the
can
end of the
just give
session.
it away later now.
We might see them defend that castle maybe in the last 10 minutes session.
Yeah. Just don't be careless, no? Who knows if
Well,
that
they, they,
if
they
that
might
is not the
they
build.
might get careless and the last 5 minutes they decided to go in and break that Imperium. And suddenly there's defense. There's a defense in the Emperor. Oh my goodness, that will be
Frustrating.
I don't know, intense. That would be an intense moment for JPEG if that happened.
Yeah.
So they imagine them rushing, still rushing to the Emperor. Go, we died. No, just break the M, But there's defense. Regroup. No, you still have time. But hopefully it's not Ultra that breaks that Imperium in the Bright Arbor.
Yeah. So again, sometimes misclicks do happen. No? So and sometimes the consequences is really that big that you're going to lose out on you, like humongous rewards. You're going to end up griefing your own alliance.
Yeah,
So
but you can use a different character.
yeah. But then again, in the last minute, that's why it's important for them to like recover it as early as possible. Well, of course, allowing them to have that margin for error. So again, we don't wish for it to happen, but there's a possibility, even if it's like less than a 1% chance that it could happen uh, in this kind of event. You just have to minimize it down to zero. So again, just make sure to recover it as soon as possible, and at the very least, put some eye or put someone just to observe who's actually trying to play with you.
Hmm. Yeah, and again, for Bright Arbor, they still JPEG is the last one. If they still want it, again, they can get grief. If they get grief, no one will get the golden reward. No one will get ice. But if JPEG gets serious and go grief again, silver rewards might not be even up for taking the next session if that happens. Like I think if their castle gets taken at the last moment, or if they're not the castle holder for this War of Imperium Bright Arbor, I'm pretty sure they will be here at the next Golden Emperium session. Just make sure nobody will get the silver rewards as well.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Misery loves company games.
Well, they might just look for people to help in just conquering this castle and maybe
Yeah,
defending it.
yeah, they can actually bring friends from the past, for those who played in the game as well, to increase their numbers. Yeah, but if that's a possibility, they should have recruited them in the first place.
Well, yeah, if you have friends, maybe
Yeah.
you can help them level up, since there's a 100% EXP boost currently ongoing. If you have the gears, if you have you have the gears that you can help them level up, and you know what they need to do in their character, well, it's 100% EXP boost. Like what I said, you don't need, if you play the whole day, you don't even need 24 hours to commit in order for you to level up to max level. But they still have 2 days. I mean, XP boost is until 16th of September. That's going to be on Monday. So, like, they still have time to level up. Given that they don't have work on Monday.
Watch
Yeah.
the month games.
But yeah, right, RKM.King. I mean, they still have a lot of time. They want to play right now. They can start leveling right now, tonight, after War of Imperium. Oh, my friend, up in. Come on, let's go. I help you. Not me like that. Just help your buddies out. Just get them journey.
You can just basically on weekends. So that is one possibility as well. So yeah, oops, what's that? Equal?
Where does it call from? It's missing. Anyway, JPEG is going to be regrouping once more, and we'll see what will happen right here, as we still have 53 more minutes to go in this War of Imperium session, and my camera crashed.
Oh, well.
My camera has a faulty.
Yeah. It's time for an upgrade, James.
Time to buy a different camera. Produce more HD quality streams for my face cam. And Marvin Allen, let's go. Ray is a combination of Crayons and JPEG, but they're not even allies. Anyway, RKM.King, again, there's a possibility that no one will actually win.
Yeah, that's the last thing that I want to see in this stream. Because if no one wins, then would seem like that I am the bearer of misfortune.
If no one wins, I mean, it's up to them, right? It's
Yeah, it's in the cards. It's in the cards. It's not like not possible, but at the very least they should avoid that from happening. But then again, if again I mentioned this in the past, if there's let's say bad blood between the two alliances, then I won't mind them grieving each other because it's one of their ways to like uh, shall this release that tension. But then if they're basically playing as like opposing guilds with nothing personal about it, then yeah, then allowing the other guild to to take the rewards would be one of the best things that they can do. But then again, they should not do it to the point that what you call this, they are basically not protecting their Imperium. Because as I mentioned earlier, these guilds actually prepared for this event. Most of these guys purchased new equipment for PvP and for War of Imperium. That's why they want to test it or use it in this platform. So for their opponents to not show up, uh, um, best bet is that they're going to like take down your castle.
Yep. And back to the topic of anyone who not win. Who knows? Like right, like if nobody wins or nobody wins in Golden Emperium, like no one actually gets a prize. Who knows that we might get a new season of Golden Emperium immediately.
Yeah.
So if we get a new season, it's a new battle once again for these players. But
Well,
yeah,
maybe say the event would actually have. Again, there are a lot of things that can be improved this event, but again, this is like so this the first run of this activity. So hopefully we see again we can actually suggest so the players could actually suggest improvements in things that they can see that is actually exploitable. So yeah, we should expect again we should expect better things to come in the future.
yep. Maybe if you have suggestions, maybe if they're asking for feedback or what you can do is voice out your opinions or voice out your concerns, suggestions, maybe on Discord. Just share your thoughts. I think players are listening, community is listening. Maybe they will side with you in those things. But you can see Doram just getting close to that Imperium right now. It's getting hit by the Shadow Chaser. The Curse Circle will get that Doram locked up, followed by that Cross Impact to eliminate that Doram. Who just sneakily crawled his way up the stairs near the Imperium. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he managed to get a hit on the Imperium though.
I don't see it because the moment he went upstairs, I think the cursor was there.
The moment he went upstairs, body contact.
I'm done. Oh, well.
Anyway, anyway, we'll be seeing JPEG attack once more right here by the stair. Actually, we see JPEG, but the damage. It's a mix of damage right here. We have Magnus, we have some ignition breaks, we have some vacuums, we have some diamond dust, some psychic waves, just getting cast on the floor right here. And maybe a land protector will solve the issue if they manage to cast a land protector here. But we also have some royal guards on the side of most wanted and crayons that will use those skills to remove that land protector or traps on the floor. So like it's up to your guild. It's up to you how you will push this castle right now since we still have 48 minutes left.
And that's why it's important for them to coordinate their attacks. That's why you should have your comms. Because we've seen in the past, the Suras were able to like bypass the first day of the defense, was able to curse circle the professor line or the sork line at the second day of the defense. But then again, there's no follow up in terms of the attack. So we won't be able to see, or we weren't able to see land protectors. Yeah, in at the entrance. So again, that actually happens, and again, comms is important. You don't simply snap in, then curse circle, then type, go now, go now.
I think it's important for you to really have comms, especially no
Yeah,
voice comms in this scenario.
yeah, voice.
Like call out, curse circle, something like that, or I'll go in curse circle the second layer or something. You know, it depends on their strategy, depends on how they communicate with their guild. Again,
Yeah,
comms are important. So if you don't have comms, um, better start having better comms. I mean that's the only solution, right? That's the only
yeah.
solution.
There's always a first time. So some players actually, um, I heard some excuses like they don't know how to use Discord, or they don't know how to like set it up. But then again, there's always a first time for everything. That doesn't mean that you were not able to use it in the past, that you're not going to use it in the future. Again, just try to update your arsenal in terms of not just in game but also your capability of using apps outside.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the just make sure that the apps that you're using, so the third party apps that you're using are legal.
Yes.
Within the bounds of terms of, I mean, again, as long as it's not illegal stuff, if it's allowed, then yeah, feel free to use it. Especially if it allows you to perform better.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if it's allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Camera
it
is back on.
the camera is here?
Mm-hmm. The camera is
Camera.
back on. Anyway, yeah, please refrain from using apps that are prohibited
Yeah.
that you use, or tools that can affect the gameplay. Again, anyone caught using specific tools or prohibited applications or prohibited stuff, or this like some stuff that will just disrupt the gameplay, like intentionally causing errors, will get you disqualified from the Imperial prize. So Gravity Game Hub has the rights to disqualify anyone of their prize if they found some
Yeah.
weird things happening.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't mean that you won this event that you're going to get your prizes. Like, it's not a guarantee, especially if video evidence and again witnesses and all can attest that you've been using something, or you've been causing trouble in this event. So again, as mentioned by James, it's still up to the game. They have the power over like the decision on whether the rewards will be distributed or not. Because again, it's in the policy. You should have known that in the first place before participating and before using it, and before using the
Yeah, so
event.
better not use. Like that's
Yeah,
better case. Just be clean.
they're,
Just don't
they're
use.
serious, guys. They are serious actually.
Yeah, just don't use anything that can deter you from winning the your well earned prize in the
Yeah.
future. Anyway, RKM King, we are at the time is now 10:17, and we still have 43 minutes remaining in this War of Imperium or Golden Emperium Day 4. And by the looks of it, I think JPEG is still going to put. Maybe you will see around maybe 6 more competitors from JPEG try and take this castle. If they manage to do so, maybe we will seeing some defensive tactics from them as well. Since yeah, like what I said earlier, they prepared themselves for War of Imperium. They upgraded their gears, and it's been a long time since we had a War of Imperium event here in ROGGH. So it's the platform for them to use all their equipment that they upgraded and just test it out. Some of these guys really like.
Yeah. Also, no, we still don't have the refined event. I think the recent refined event was like months It's been months since we last have one. So for these guys to give an effort in improving their gears, that takes a lot of guts. Some people have,
Maybe they already refined before when the refined event was active.
but then again, a lot of things came in the game through the gacha X
Yeah.
that probably did not or weren't part or weren't be able to like take use of the refined event.
Hmm.
Yeah, of course, discounting the fact that we have what's all this refined certificates as well.
Hmm.
But then again, risking let's say a lesser chance of success just to improve your gears is dedication.
Yeah.
And again, the willingness to participate in the game uh, while knowing that people are going to sell stuff with an inflated price. Because I've
Hmm.
seen, we've seen items sold, especially PvP related stuff, uh, with let's say a premium on it, just because they're rushing in terms of the acquisition of those gears. Yeah. Again, these people are actually willing to spend for this event.
Hmm.
So that's why we have to respect their effort. No? So it doesn't mean that they're not here 100% of the time. Uh, Again, means that they're not dedicated. Maybe their only available period is like 30 minutes for the game.
Hmm.
And at 30 minutes, they're 100%. So again,
Yeah.
yeah, still respect those guys.
Yeah, and
Especially,
we're almost at the 30 minutes
yeah,
remaining. RKM King.
especially,
We might see them here.
especially if they can just come from work. Yeah, with all the traffic and stuff. So again, this day and age, weekends is not technically weekends for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Especially, especially with the player base of RO that everyone's kind of working and uh, everyone's young at heart. I mean, that's what I can say. Everyone's young at heart and loves the thrill, loves the
Yeah,
game so much.
again, dedication. Let's not stop the efforts of those guys. But again, let us not force them or force
Yes.
our guild members to be present if they cannot actually commit to it.
Yeah, if well, a lot of players are just pouring their heart and soul, the game. And yeah, I commend the efforts of each and every one of the piece of players that are playing right now in the Golden Emperium to get more rewards and just participate in the event as well. I think it's a huge thing. Hopefully, in the near future, we'll be seeing more guilds participate here in a Golden Emperium event. Maybe we'll see more guilds that have a diversity of what they can earn, what they can get, or we will be seeing more battles. Maybe 6, 8 guilds will be fine
Yeah.
that are not
But,
that allied with
mm,
another one another. Maybe around 4 factions will be great, right?
yeah, but it felt like the setup for Golden Imperium called for such a
Mm-hmm.
setup for having just two factions because the silver and the golden rewards you just basically playing between those two.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe one main reason for having this kind of two faction setup like the JPEG Alliance and the Most Wanted Alliance
Mm-hmm.
is that the major rewards only come from the Golden Emperium Castle and the Silver Imperium Castle. Of course, uh, we have the highs, but then again, uh, that's still going, or we just have to wait and see if we can still reach that fifth lane. So, yeah, because the Silver Castle is going to end technically earlier as compared to the uh, Golden Imperium.
Yeah, I mean, if it continues that way, like Most Wanted defends this castle until the end. This Silver Imperium will end at 7th session, and the 8th and 5th session there will be a heist on the Golden Castle, and it's going to be a tough defense for JPEG and
Yeah. Because if this alliance feel like they wanted more, I
Mhm.
think JP is going to have an extra hard time defending that castle.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
based on the results of the first few matches, that's the kind of position
Oh,
that.
emergency call! Emergency call right at the Emp. Oh, that's a great emergency call coming from the Ultra. And Ultra, it's Ultra who actually used that emergency call, but the defense right now of most wanted and Chris Cutter got a lot of AFK players coming from Ultra right there. And yeah, if it was JPEG, maybe
Yeah,
it can be a
yeah,
different case.
but it shows that they are not invulnerable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta commend that Shadow Chaser from getting close. I mean, it's possible. Like he casted the emergency call, and no one was able to stop the emergency call from getting casted right here or right at the very corner. And that scattered the defense of Most Wanted and Crayons because they noticed, oh, someone's there and someone called it out. They have comms that someone called it out. Oh, there's a person here. You know, they should take that guy down. They use that emergency call. So like, um, you know, if they don't have the right communications for that, they might respond late because you can't see everything that's happening on your guild chat. Like if everyone's talking, or it can get if you don't actually if you didn't set it up nicely. You know, a lot of things. There will be a lot of things. Just a lot of chats in your chat bar. That is that will like mess you up from seeing the specific things that you see. And yeah, wow. I mean, if that works, that would be great. I mean, Ultra will take that silver cast. I mean, it doesn't matter if Ultra or JPEG gets. Right. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, we'll see what happens since there's still a lot of time. Again, we still have 35 minutes here in this Golden Emperium session. And while JPEG is preparing to go in, of course, some of you guys need to resupply for them to resupply. Of course, there are Emperium packages up for grabs in the cash app right now. You can just buy them from anywhere, of course, wherever you are. You can purchase these Emperium packages that are very useful for you. Emperium Pack 1 will have some Elite Supply Box, 20 Stat Food Box, some Siege Teleport Scrolls. Emperium Pack 2 will have some Poison Bottles, Elite Siege Supply Box, receive some Buff Scrolls, and those sorts of things. For the Emperium Pack 3, we have, again, consumables that will greatly help you out, and a Sun God Essence that will help you in crafting what you want to craft, I guess. For Emperium Pack 4, there's a reset skill box. So if if ever you have the wrong skills or you have the wrong, but your stats are okay. I mean, you can purchase the reset skill box right here. And you can purchase this from anywhere, but I'm pretty sure you cannot use this just anywhere. And the Bright Arbor Most Wanted just captured Bright Arbor. And I'm pretty sure that will have a JPEGers capturing it later on before the session ends. And Emperium Pack 5, there's a Premium Reset Stone Box. Some in the Scroll Box, Guyox, and Sun God Essence. Emperium Pack 6, you can get both the Premium Reset Stone Box and Reset Skill Box with Elite Siege Boxes, that Scroll Box, Guyox, Siege Scroll Box, and Sun God Essence. Of course, Emperium Packs 1 to 5 is tradable. Emperium Pack 6 is not. And you can look at the restrictions right here by right-clicking the pack, play the section, check if something is tradable or right. That's it. RKM.King.
Well, as I read, the pack includes a dead scroll box. You may deposit wearing evil druid cards or having an undead property. Again, in one of the previous setup is a welcome pack. Personally, they say there was once a meta wherein almost everyone's wearing a deadly or undead armor. But this time around, with the changes for this class, in terms of the DPS build, in Adoramus in that kind of AOE, I doubt these people would want to wear uh, undead armors. But then again, if they plan for it, if they set the characters up for it, then again, there's no issue. But wearing it without the idea that a holy nuker is available in the game, then that's going to be one of your mistakes. So again, you just have to consider that there's a possibility that your opposing team has an AD that's not just a healer, a backer, but also a nuker as well. Because
Yeah.
11 by 11, 11 by 11 nuke is not a joke, especially with the way this optimized please spam it. And of course, we have the AOE Lexaturn as well. So you'll not survive it with the with your elemental resistance down. No? So again, elemental disadvantages, I think. So you'll get blasted.
I saw someone from Crayons and Most Wanted. There was a Feichai just spamming chat. There's a Feichai just spamming chat. If you don't know, this Feichai is a pet that you can get from the Shiba Says event, collaboration event that we had last month. It's just spamming and someone just said, please dismiss your pet. Anyway, that's really funny. Anyway, yeah, for these guilds right now, RKM.King, JPEG, I think if they just completely defend their castles, the pressure in the end will be on JPEG side.
Yeah.
Again, silver rewards won't have any rewards rather at the 8th session because it's already done. And yeah, it will be pretty difficult for JPEG defend Old Castle if there's a high stake. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they have to talk it out in terms of who's going to be there. So again, I'm not saying that they have to demand for the players to be there in the 8th session. Because the 8th session is not yet, usually it's not yet promised. No, there's no guarantee that they have to be there at the 8th day of the event. Because again, anytime soon, or should I say, anytime their castle, or they can lose, they can lose the possession of your castle. So again, the event requires consecutive defense. So they just have to play each one Imperium session, one session at a time. So it's okay, or it's great to have future plans, but you just have to secure your future as well. So again, by defending the present, you allow yourself to be in the future. Those words. And then again,
well, for JPEG again, they still have a lot of time to go to the
I think
to the Golden Castle and take that back. But yeah, actually, Land Protector was casted here, which removed all the Magnus and the debuffs on the floor, and that was great. A Land Protector coming from a JPEG, but is there going to be enough damage for them to actually take things to their favor? But we see a Pick right here, just going in, just went in on that second layer to try and deal damage to a lot of players from Most Wanted and Crayons right there. Yeah, another attack coming from JPEG. Nope, enough. I think they're just holding off for now since they still have a lot of time at the moment. And overrun, but the first layer of defense of Most Wanted and Crayons is not yet set. We have some Land Protectors on the floor. Shadow formations will get casted right here. JPEG actually on the attack right now. Will we see an emergency call get casted? We see a Doram just going in with using a silver stem spear. And yeah, JPEG just getting in closer. They're getting attacked and aired down by that Magnus. And Adoramos getting casted there. And I think they're using undead armor. Again, that's the that's one thing that you shouldn't do. That's why, Mark card is the thing. Undead can stop you from getting petrified and frozen, but you will take more damage again from holy element skills.
Yeah.
Like
Also, fire. The weakness, it provides. Or should I say, to reduce your resistance for both fire and gold.
mhm.
Uh, yeah, but there are a lot of ways to be unfrozen. So again, this is a renewal patch, so it's not just tied to mark card. So a lot of equipment actually offers
Unfrozen,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, unfrozen in terms of like uh, defensive stuff. We have medical scrubs.
Yeah, yeah,
If you don't
medical
think
scrubs.
it's your card, yeah, your armor will be
Poison.
poison property, but also it offers unfrozen. So aside from the card defense that it provides, like 250 plus. So again, you can also be unfrozen and be poison property at the
Pretty.
same.
Yeah, and
Uh,
no specific element will trigger poison.
yeah. Also, we have the pink.
A quick push.
The we have the pink poop. I think the color, the poo poo hat that's colored pink that can be still Chonchon card. So again, the still Chonchon card will take a slot, but then again, it will allow you to be unfrozen.
And it gives you a
So
lot of
other-
defense as well. In terms of or
yeah.
in terms of resistance.
Yeah, the resistance from pink poop is like better than your average PvP defensive gears. So again, that's a poo poo hat that is colored pink.
That's pink.
For those who don't know, that's why that's why it's pink poop.
Yeah, well, I guess you can call it that way because that is what it's called, right? Yeah, and one of the basic PvP gears I think you should get. One of the basic gears that anyone should get when you're participating in. Well, it's not really that basic. I guess if you just really want to be basic, maybe a feather beret or kuku hat can be fine for you.
That's more than enough.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but if you want to upgrade your gears again, if you're just rocking a feather beret for now, you can get a protect cloth and protect feathers for you to pair it up. Hence,
The old bow gears, the bow suit, bow boots, bow muffler,
Mhm.
those combos still effective to this day. So again, it provides range damage reduction, PvP player damage reduction as well, and of course the slots and stuff. And again, they do not require that much of a refinement as well. So again, we have a lot of items that provide protection against players, not just them immune, not just them immune players, but also against Doran characters as well. So yeah, the price point of those items are technically cheap and is readily available to be purchased from this page. The server has been running for like how many years? Two?
yeah.
More than two, right? So yeah. So again, those are lootable items and basically available for cheap. And you can also purchase them with refinement levels as well. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure RKM.King for those with castles, they have a lot in stock maybe for some War of Imperium gears,
Yeah.
right? But
You can loot them you can loot them from Abyss Dungeon. So yeah, if you're a castle owner, free pass. You don't have to spend 100k zani just to bypass the entrance. So yeah, a
yeah,
cheap way to participate in War of Imperium events.
yep, and yeah, like what I said, I think a lot of the places have those in stock, especially for the skill owners, the good leaders. And I'm pretty sure they have it in stock and they're ready to give it out to players who need them or new players. If there's a new player, maybe if there's a guild leader, guild recruiter, like lurking in Discord, and if you are a new player, you just type it in Discord. There's a specific channel for it if you want to it or someone advertising their guilds that you can join. You can just hop on there, look for the specific channel, or maybe just type in general chat if you're not familiar. Navigating through the Discord, the community is willing to help you out, and just just be nice and friendly, I guess. For the
Because
community. For the
we
community,
also have Discord mods,
be
eh.
nice.
We also have Discord mods.
Yeah.
Don't do anything illegal. Just
Uh-huh.
follow the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, the Discord bots could actually help you navigate through Discord. It can put you in the right channels. But then again, if it says English only, then please follow.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a common occurrence wherein, of course, Filipino players would drop by the Discord and us in general. Paano
Yeah.
po? Like, using Tagalog and stuff. So it's not going to be welcome per se because we have international players as well from the MSP region. So then again, you just follow the rules. Yeah, just be respectful, you know? Especially in asking for, or should I say, requesting for stuff. Yeah, so you don't make limos. You don't beg. Yeah, you ask for help, but just don't beg for like Zenny and stuff. Because the community will actually provide as long as again you're not being too annoying about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've seen a lot of new players trying to ask for specific stuff. So again, if the community wants to give you something, then just accept it. You don't have to be picky. Again, this is an official server, guys.
It's not
Yeah,
easy to get the items, the specific items that you might want or you might want to, ask for a player, especially for a new player. Anyway,
yeah.
JPEG actually successfully penetrated the first layer of the defense of Most Wanted, and Crayons. Currently, I say actually Crayons is not here at the moment.
What are they doing?
Crayons.
Ending
Ah,
the Golden Emperium.
yeah, we'll check the Golden Emperium in a bit actually. But JPEG is going to attack right now. As you can see, Most Wanted is left for defense here. I don't know where Crayons went. I don't know where they went, honestly. But JPEG is just going to attack right now. As you can see,
Oh,
we can see some Crayons members here. They might use emergency call in a bit, just to help out with the defense. But JPEG is just getting closer and closer to this Imperium right now. As we see some arrow storms just popping in. Crayons back in action right now to help out with the defense. But emergency call will get casted by Most Wanted, and we don't see an emergency call coming from the side of JPEG at the moment. And I think they were
okay.
ready, or they came from outside.
Yeah, it seemed like a pinch attack from Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
They basically allowed JPEG to come in, but Crayons, I think, swept them outside.
Mm-hmm. Look at the Golden Imperium.
Carrot holder.
It's owned by Most Wanted.
Come on, there's only 20 minutes left, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make it, or don't gamble on it, I guess.
Uh, yeah, I mean, it's we're not going to say how you play, but
Yeah,
be careful. We're just saying be careful, guys. But I think if they want to push to that castle the last time, um,
yeah.
again, they still have 19 minutes still left to play. Or if
Mm.
they just want to take this castle for themselves, right?
Yeah, but then again, they might be enjoying the pressure, the thrill. So that's why they're allowing it to happen.
Hmm.
But for as a spectator, it felt like they're taking too much of a risk.
Well,
Uh,
the strategy that they have is pretty risky, especially with them not taking the Imperium for now.
yeah,
Or it's not in their ownership. They can just flag in and whatever. But I guess it's fine as well that they're not the owners for now. That they can reset the castle and just kick out everyone who's inside at the moment, because they can get surprised. Oh, someone's already inside. We don't know that you're already here. How? How did you get in here? Anyway. Um.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it might be part. It might be a part of their strategy that they're doing it this way.
Mm.
And they just wanna attack Silver Castle. And who knows? If they take this, they might not give it back to Most Wanted, and just you know let them not get the silver rewards, and most wanted will head on to Golden Castle and not let JPEG get the rewards. Nobody wins. But I'm not sure if that will happen. Again, the defenses of both these guilds are pretty much all set, and the offensive maneuvers and offensive prowess of both these guilds are no joke as well. And again, RKM.King, like what you've mentioned earlier on, these players, these guilds have prepared a lot for this Golden Emperium event. I'm pretty sure they are ready for everything or anything that's going to happen.
Yeah. And that's why we've been mentioning this, that they really have to secure their rewards because their efforts, their expenses and all. I would feel like they are for naught if they won't be able to secure these rewards at the very least. Especially for JPEG side. Initially, I think their original plan was to take over the Silver Castle, but due to the circumstances that they faced, they were forced to take the Golden Castle.
Well,
And
in the case though of Crayon, they could have taken Golden Castle.
yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah,
But
because they already defended for already. It got taken
yeah,
at third session, but because everyone was here, because it's still Castle.
because I think in the first day or the first 2 days, I should say the first day especially, most wanted, or should I say opus day. So that's what the other day that they've been using, or they used during the first day. I think they tried to play it separately, wherein obviously would take this Silver Castle and the Crest would take the Golden Castle. But they found out that JPEG's defense can defend against a single guild. So yeah, I think so this their next move was to actually team up, and yeah, well they were able to successfully take this castle over from JPEG, and here we are with Crayons not having their own castle, securing the Silver Castle for most wanted. So
Yeah.
that's how it was for like past, let's say, 4 sessions, including this one.
Crayons?
Yeah, for crayons, this one, they're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah. They're just trying to secure the Silver Castle. I mean, um, they left a few, I guess, at the Golden Castle, the first and second. But again,
yeah, but those, well, I think that's a different crayons guild.
no, they left like original Crayons Guild
Yeah.
members
Yeah,
there.
yeah, for
Except of course when they're e-calling and everything.
true. So yeah, this it's slightly different from what JP is doing. So basically, when crayons were holding on to the Golden Emperium, they still have characters there. Basically for information, if someone's going to penetrate the yeah, that's why we were able to see what's called this, the Doran eliminating the 100% them human resist GXS. Let's try to take over the castle. Yeah. So again, different in approach.
Formations. I said, Apex just trying to push in. And, well, there's a lot of things happening. Additional bricks getting spammed here at the first layer. And you can see the first layer of defense actually got taken down. And I'm not sure if they still have that emergency call ready. Ignition breaks will land more at their side. Emergency call getting cancelled here by most wanted, and it got cancelled. But the Crayons managed to pull off that emergency call right here. But I'm not sure if that. Oh, but ignition break actually taking down. Ignition break taking down, and it's going to be 1 versus 1. Ignition break right here. Urgent escape. Will we see a shadow formation? No, it's going to be a pull on the floor, and they are up for the taking right now. They have that Royal Guard, and that was a nice stop from JPEG, just stopping the emergency call from getting casted. And it's quite dangerous for Swatted to use that emergency call late. Maybe just using this little barricade right here close to the Imperium. Maybe that's going to put them to cast that emergency call. Let's see what will happen. We still have 12 minutes on the clock right now. RKM King, this is going to be very close. This is going to be very close for these guilds.
Yeah, it felt like the early score from most one is a little bit too late because it got cancelled. It almost went through, no? So yeah, but then again, JPEG was able to take over the castle. So again, the tension.
This is going to be really intense. Again, most wanted and crayons right here. JPEG has the capability to use a flag again. Let's see if their defense is enough to hold down the fort and make sure most wanted crayons don't take anything right here.
Yeah, for entertainment purposes, we want this to happen. So this kind of engagement. yeah, for the entertainment side. Maybe the guilds are actually enjoying it as well. But then again, with this kind of stakes, with the caveat of the the consecutive defenses, it might cause some unnecessary stress to some of the members. But then again, this is fun for us. So at the very least, as I mentioned earlier, the guilds are trying. So it doesn't mean that you have to like hold it for 5 days, for 5 consecutive event or defenses. But that the other guild would allow them to like take the rewards for free. So again, they're being challenged and hopefully they respond well.
Yeah, and the members of Most Wanted and 10 minutes remaining on the clock right now. RKM King, Golden Emperium is still on Most Wanted's position. And again, this was supposed to be the third, or rather this was supposed to be the third defense of the Silver Castle. Again, if JPEG takes this until the end, Silver rewards will go down to dust. But JPEG needs to take Golden Emperium Castle as well.
Don't give it to them, guys.
We'll never know what will happen.
Yeah,
There's still 10 minutes. This is too close, RKM King. This is too close.
because basically you only have like 2 chances, or maybe 1. You still have 2 chances for emergency call. So that's why it's important to move fast. Try to like conduct your attack as soon as possible for like the most wanted alliance. But then I'm enjoying this. This is the kind of drama that I want to see. So again, no free stuff.
I think Crayons will only be able to use their emergency call at around 10:53 or 10:54 mark. Most Wanted failed to cast their emergency call, so I think they can cast it once again as long as it's not on a cooldown. But again, we don't see a lot of Most Wanted players here, and we see a lot of Crayons. I'm not sure where Most Wanted is at the moment. We'll see what happens. Maybe this is one of the things. They need to take this though. They need to take this. They need to be here. Again. Okay, we'll see the push, and I got surprised with how many JPEG members are in defending. Again, Mandragora Holly will get casted. We see some two Royal Guards here, but it's now JPEG's turn to do that portal defense right now.
10:30 is JPEG's prime time.
It's going to be prime time of JPEG, and we still have 8 minutes on the clock right now. RKM King, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh my goodness. What is going to happen here?
They allow themselves to be in this position. So, So it's up to them. I just want to see some more chaos and drama. So that's what I personally wanted.
Okay. So this is going to be the full attack, basically. A full attack coming from Crayons and Most Wanted. Our storms will connect, Land Protector on the floor, and you can see Crayons just pushing in. And majority of the players of Ultra is here, not really there in the portal. I'm not sure if they can defend this. Will they use another emergency call? Will they be able to eliminate the members of Most Wanted and Crayons right here? No,
They eliminated you.
I eliminate. I got eliminated, but I'm pretty sure this castle will um go to Most Wanted once again as it's going to get packed. And I think now that I don't think JPEG used a emergency call on this one. Maybe they allotted some players to go to the Golden Imperium.
Yeah, they probably secure the Golden Emperium.
Maybe they allotted some players there just to secure the rewards. But again, it was the full force emergency call, full force of Most Wanted and Crayons earlier in that push. And yeah, JPEG wasn't prepared for that push.
Well, I don't think they can prepare for that kind of massive attack. Because yeah, they were able to like successfully take the castle or successfully defend it. But then again, yeah, again numbers wise, if the alliance of Most Wanted and Crayons put their minds and hearts into it, they can outnumber JPEG.
Yeah.
This numbers in during Saturdays are not, let's say, on par with what the Most Wanted alliance has.
And right now, I think RKM.King, JPEG will just secure this and call it a day, I guess. But we might see another attack. we might see another attack. Who knows? Right? Who knows? We might see. I don't know. We might see another attack, right? We might see another attack.
Yeah.
It's full set defense here for Most Wanted, and I'm not sure where Crayons is at the moment. Maybe they're outside just scouting around. We see some JPEG members here. Maybe Crayons is attacking Golden Emperium.
Where are they?
Where's Crayons? Because before it was or last session it was JPEG attack Crayons castle.
5 more minutes.
Yep.
Or should I say 5 minutes left in our session? It was.
Crayons back here.
Okay.
Maybe they just scouted around the castle. I think JPEG is going to go for another push. they might go for another push. Maybe, who knows, right? Who knows? Like last 2 minutes, like everyone's pretty lax.
JPEG been putting pushing the boundaries in terms of being confident and being too cocky in terms of how they approach their decisions. In the past session, it felt like they're able to take over Golden Castle was, should I say, their decision to take over the Golden Castle a little bit too late for my case. But then again, I think that's the risk and the thrill that they are chasing after as well. So again, it's up to them if they're having fun doing last minute decisions.
Well, I mean,
I cannot question the management or the officers as long as they're happy and they are able to like secure their objectives. That's fine by me. But if I were in that position, I don't want to be in that position. That's too risky for me, especially investing my time and my effort for the castle rewards. But yeah, it feels like they're going to secure this golden castle as well.
oh well, they can secure the Golden Castle, but you know, their guild leader might be here. their guild leader might be here. You know, fast emergency call. Yeah. And Ultra is going to be left with the only one defending the Golden Ember.
Yeah, but these guys, I don't think they will allow this to happen.
Who knows, right? Who knows? I
Yeah,
mean, hidden players like that. I mean, it's hard to catch.
yeah, but then again, some of the members are actually scouting the whole map, applying to clean things up, because we only have less than 2 minutes before
Hmm.
the final. What's all
The
this?
final
Before
countdown.
final countdown.
But yeah, full on defense still from these guilds. But
Yeah,
yeah, for hidden players, I mean, not everyone has
Maya P.
Maya Purple or Box of Sunlight. They can use. And yeah, they couldn't really see, even if it's a shadow chaser using chase walk. It's really hard to see if someone's hidden or something.
Even you don't have.
Yeah.
You only see the emblem, but the yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
But also,
JPEG member here. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Did they get eliminated, or you might see I don't know, a 1 minute push.
they still
I
do.
don't think we'll see. I don't think we'll be.
Yeah, they still have their emergency call now. So
Yeah, yeah, they still have. I think they purposely not used it when they were defending Silver Castle earlier, so that they can use it in case they need it for the Golden Emperium. I think that this is going to be a good chance. I mean, they still have more chances to take over the Silver Castle if they want to do so.
yeah,
Or right, and same goes for Most Wanted and Crayons. They still have the chance to take the Golden Imperium if they want. But I think if they do want to take this, they'd rather wait for the heist to complete this.
yeah, that's the only, let's say, profitable decision that they can do. It's either if the heist fails, JPEG can take home the golden rewards. If the heist is successful, then whoever takes the Imperium at the end of the session will receive the heist rewards.
Mhm.
So again, it's basically griefing the whole server. If you're going to take over the Golden Castle without having like the fifth day of consecutive
Yeah,
defense,
without the heist, basically.
without the heist, again, it's not profitable at the same time. It's basically griefing. Again, not just a single guild, but everyone who wants a chance in the heist. Uh,
They just cut
will have
everyone's
a good
chances.
chance.
They
Yeah.
just cut everyone's chances from participating there. But anyway, RKM King, I think this was a unique session, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, it was pretty intense. The last 10 minutes or last 12 minutes of this our Golden Imperium event, day 4, and yeah, final thoughts. Final thoughts on
Yeah.
the battle that happened there on.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting this much of action from the alliances because it felt like at the start it felt like they are not committed to it. But then again, at the very least, they showed us that if you don't respect your opposition, they're going to take over your castle, take away your rewards and all. So yeah, kudos to the guilds. They were able to like show up even if a little bit later than usual, because I guess again saving resources and stuff. But then again, I wasn't expecting this much from this session because I was expecting a little bit more tame. But then again, they were able to give us an exciting session, especially the last minute shenanigans. from,
Hopefully you give us more exciting moments in the upcoming sessions.
yeah,
For those of you participants, hopefully you give us more.
yeah, just enjoy the game, guys. And hopefully, we enjoy both the players and the spectators. Yeah, but I guess that's all for now.
Yeah. And with that said, RKM King, uh, yeah, it was a very interesting session for tonight, and that is the Golden Imperium day 4 of day 4 out of 8 sessions of Golden Imperium, and yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in again. It's going to be a interesting Golden Empire sessions in the future, but hopefully you guys can join us when that happens. We are your casters for tonight. This is James.
This is RKM King.
And we'll see you again on Tuesday. It's going to be the same time, same place, only here at Ragnarok Online GGH. And we'll catch you
Thank you,
guys
guys.
again next time. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.